Today, I'm going to show you the Hallmark Keepsake Harry Potter ornaments for 2021. So for the last 2 years, we have had the Hogwarts Castle and Storyteller ornaments. The Hogwarts Castle and Harry, Ron, and Hermione were released in 2019, and then they added on with Dumbledore and Hagrid in 2020, which also meant that they brought back the Hogwarts Castle as well as Harry, Ron, and Hermione so that people who didn't purchase the first year could actually purchase the castle, the original pieces, as well as Dumbledore and Hagrid, which was pretty out of the ordinary for Hallmark. Hallmark hardly ever releases an ornament again that they released the previous year. So the fact they re-released Harry, Ron, Hermione, and the Hogwarts Castle in 2020 was really unexpected, but it was very nice at the same time. So like I said, that was retired at the end of last season, so those are not coming back. The only way you can purchase those is from eBay or something like that. So this year, we do have 6 Harry Potter ornaments that they are bringing us, and there are some very cool ones, but at the same time, it's not quite the same as having the Storyteller ornaments, which are amazing. As you guys know, I've showed you guys mine from when I bought it in 2019 and then built on it last year, as well as doing a giveaway earlier this year for a full set of those, since they did retire that collection. So today, I'm going to show you the 4 that were just released on July 10th, and then I will give you a sneak peek to the ones that are going to come out October 2nd. Let's get started. The first ornaments we're going to start off with are the Hallmark Keepsake Harry Potter miniature ornaments of Harry, Ron, and Hermione. So we got a really great depiction of all 3 of them, and they are so detailed for being so tiny. The face of Hermione and Ron are perfect depictions of Rupert Grint and Emma Watson as Hermione and Ron. Now, I will say the Harry does not look like Daniel Radcliffe, and I think part of the reason that he looks a little bit more cartoony is just because of the way his glasses had to get painted on. Because he's so tiny, I don't think there's any way they could have made little metal glasses like they did for Dumbledore last year or anything like that, just because these are so tiny. The amount of detail they got on these for the size of them is amazing. And I'm going to give you an indication of just how tiny these are. So these are just, the top of the hook is maybe hitting 1.5 inches, but these are so tiny. Here is my finger next to Hermione, and I mean, they are super tiny. But I'm going to go in here and give you a little bit of the detail of these. They are just so detailed for the size of them. So these retail for $26.99, and these were part of the July 10th release. I do feel like $26.99 for the little miniatures does seem a little high, especially considering the 2 ornaments that are coming out in October, which is the book cover ornament, which we have the Goblet of Fire book cover coming out, as well as the 20th anniversary Sorcerer Stone Harry Potter ornament, are both going to be under $20. I feel like it's a little surprising that these were $26.99. But they are very detailed, they are super cute, and I guess they're looking at it like you're getting 3 ornaments, but they are 3 very tiny ornaments. So keep that in mind if you decide to add this to your collection. And if you would like to add it to your collection, I'll put a link in the description down below. The next ornament we're going to talk about is the Three Broomsticks, and this is another one of their Harry Potter building ornaments, and it adds on to the collection they've been building for quite a while. It started out with Ollivanders, and then it went to Gringotts, and then I believe it went to Honeydukes, Weasley Wizard Wheezes, and then Hagrid's hut that we had last year. So this year we have the Three Broomsticks, and let me tell you, just like the rest of these little buildings, they are absolutely stunning. The amount of detail on this is just perfect, and I love all the little details with the little cobblestones and the bricks and the windows. They did a very nice job. I feel like I just stepped right back into the Wizarding World, and I can go in and have a bite to eat and a butterbeer. So this one has the little light feature in the back. So it actually has 2 holes. I just put 2 little LED candles in here for this purpose, but you could plug this into your tree, or like my set that I have in my Harry Potter room, I just have little battery operated lights that I stick in there to turn on when I want them. So that's where this will end up living once I get done doing this video, actually. It'll go up and go live with all of the other little Harry Potter building ornaments. But I think they did a fantastic job with all of the detail. The little windows that light up, the little snow on there. I love the detail on the sign. I think they just did a fabulous job. And as you can see, this is quite large. This one comes in just shy of 6 inches, and it is just beautiful. The detail they put on this is just amazing. I love the little entryway here that you can see. It's got like the little architectural detail that you have on there with the little arches and that, and I just think it's so cute. And I will say the little Harry, Ron, and Hermione miniatures that we just opened, I'm probably going to put them by my buildings because they're almost the right size. Obviously, they're a little bit bigger than the doorway, but they're much closer than any other ornament that we've ever had. So I'm probably going to put them in among my buildings so it looks like they're going to Diagon Alley or Hogsmeade or even to Hagrid's hut, just because they are so close to the size that would actually go into these buildings. So this one retails for $24.99, so it's actually $2 cheaper than the little miniatures of Harry, Ron, and Hermione. And it is worth every penny in my book. It is just beautiful. They did a very nice job with all the details. I love that it has the 2 light holes in the back so that the light can actually disperse through the inside more than just one would. And I think they did a fabulous job. The next ornament we have here, and I didn't actually purchase this one because I don't have any little wizards in training, and I don't know anyone that's going to be having a baby that is into Harry Potter, so I filmed this one in the store. But we have this adorable little Harry Potter mobile that has an owl, a golden snitch, the sorting hat, and a broom, and in the middle it has a little hanging pendant that says Wizard in Training 2021. So this would be a perfect little gift for someone who is having a baby who's into Harry Potter because it is just so cute. It's got the little chapter stars at the top. It's a really good size. And this retails for $19.99. And again, this was part of the July 10th release. So it is available in Hallmark stores now. And I'll put a link down below if you'd like to purchase this for someone who's having a little wizard in training. The last ornament from the July 10th release is the sorting hat. And let me tell you, this is probably one of the coolest ornaments I've seen in a very long time. And I have never seen them use the material that they used on this hat, ever. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's like rubbery. It's like silicone, so it actually moves so that when we push the button, he actually moves and talks, and it looks so lifelike. So this one takes 3 AAA batteries instead of the little cell batteries, which I think is really cool, but I think that also has to do with the amount of movement and talking it does. It just wasn't, the cell batteries weren't doing it, I'm sure. But before I push him, I just want to kind of talk about the little book designs down here. So there's like this little Quidditch cup here, and there's a little golden snitch, and we've got this little cauldron upside down here that's probably for like a potions book, which I love. And then we have a little lightning bolt design here on this one, which is just so cute. And I love that they did red, green, and blue for the 3 houses, and then they have a gold detail like Hufflepuff. So I love that they kind of incorporated all of the house colors in the books on the base of the ornament. And it's just so cool. So, all right, let me go ahead and push this so that you guys can see what he does, because it's so cool. Those of you that follow me on Instagram, you saw a sneak peek of this because when I was in the store to place my pre-order for this, they had it out and I filmed it and I was just blown away. Okay, and without further ado, we're going to push the little button here on the side.
There's nothing hidden in your head the sorting hat can't see. So try me on and I will tell you where you ought to be.
So he says a little spiel there, and then you push the button again.
Ah, yes, a ready mind. You
did he know? For those of you that don't know, I'm a Ravenclaw, so the fact that the first one after the sorting is a Ravenclaw, I love. And I feel like that might be a little nod to how us Ravenclaws get the shaft half the time. At least you Hufflepuffs got Newt Scamander. So you guys got a little bit of a redemption arc. We're just kind of in the dust. So I'm glad that they made that the first one, which makes me wonder if the artist of this, Jake Angle, I'm wondering if he is a Ravenclaw, and that's why they made that first. I'd be kind of curious to find that out, but Jake, you did an amazing job if you ever see this video. So I'm going to go ahead and push the button so that you can hear the other houses, but I just love how he moves so realistically. You do hear a little bit of clicking from the mechanism inside, but you also hear that with the talking hats. You get like that motory grind, and it's just, it is what it is. It's part of the thing, but I just think it's so cool that it moves so seamlessly. So I'm going to push the button for the other three houses.
Cunning, shrewd. Let's see. Slytherin. Just and loyal. True. Yes, clearly. Hufflepuff. Brave at heart, daring, better be Gryffindor.
Yeah, so he is very cool. I love that they made him a little 360 experience. It's got the little tails to the hat back here. And again, it's made of like this silicone rubbery material or something that's just so cool. So I love him. I think he's amazing, and I am super excited to have this in my collection. He does retail for $39.99, and this was part of the July 10th release, obviously. But I think for the $39.99, you're totally getting your money's worth just because of everything it does between the talking and the moving. I just think it's really cool. And I love that this one takes AAA batteries. Now, it is going to be very important, even more so than with the cell batteries, that after each holiday season, if you are going to be putting this away, that you take those batteries out, because if it explodes, you're not going to get him to move and talk again, or you're going to have a very hard time getting him to move and talk again. So ornament maintenance is key when it comes to these collector pieces like the Harry Potter collection. Now, besides the 4 ornaments that we talked about today, there's also going to be 2 more ornaments released on October 2nd. So there's going to be a Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone 20th Anniversary ornament, and then there's going to be the 4th edition of the Harry Potter book cover ornaments, and that's going to be Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, and I just love those. So those will come out on October 2nd. I'll try to do an update for you guys, whether it's here or on Instagram. I will definitely show you guys those ornaments. So like I said earlier, if you guys are interested in any of these ornaments, they're obviously available at most of your Hallmark stores. The Harry Potter ornaments do tend to sell out fairly quickly, but I'll also put links in the description down below to where you can purchase these on Amazon and potentially on Hallmark as well. But that's going to be it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little preview of all of the Hallmark Harry Potter ornaments for 2021. I absolutely love the detail they put into all of their ornaments. The fact that they maintain their value and just go up over time just makes them such a great little collector's piece. And I just love Hallmark and what they do for ornaments and Christmas and the holidays, and I think that they do an amazing job of representing Harry Potter as well. So if you guys like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please do so, and we will catch you guys later. Thanks so much. And if you're interested in seeing some of the past Hallmark Harry Potter ornaments, I'll put a link to a playlist here at the end of the video, as well as a link to my Harry Potter room tour, where I show you how I house my Hallmark Harry Potter ornaments all year round.